How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Ty_Drums here, and you guys are watching Wandering Alcoholics Reviews. Bringing you guys another review today, and you guys are probably wondering, Tyler, why do you have just a red solo cup in front of you? Well, I finally got red solo cups again, so I'm not using glassware, keeping the glassware good. But other than that, I have a tequila in here. I don't have the bottle with me because the bottle in question was actually brought over by a friend's friend. But they let me actually pour some of it out in here, and I'll tell you guys about it, and I'll tell you what I think about it. Just gotta trust me on this one, bro. But in this red solo cup, we have a good portion of what is called Basico Blanco Tequila. Basico Blanco Tequila, and I was told this was 16 bucks. I don't know where they got it from specifically, maybe the liquor store, but this is a Blanco Tequila clocking in at 40%, and it is made with 100% agave. Now, it doesn't say blue agave on the bottle. The bottle is very simple. It just has a little red picture, Basico. It says 40%, 80 proof, and then 100% agave on there. So it is not blue agave. Some people are very particular about that with the tequila, so I will point that out for you guys. But it is 100% agave in general. So the more you know, right? But yeah, we just have it here. Didn't even set up any sort of coaster for this, but it already is aromatic. I've been kind of inhaling the fumes as we've been doing this intro here, so getting a bit more used to it, but wow, yeah, very interesting. I will say that. But we're going to have our first sipperoonie of the Basico Tequila, and I'll tell you how I like it, or not like it. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Definitely Blanco. It's okay. I kind of like the citrus to salt ratio on this particular shot. Not super strong on the burn either, but it is present. I'm just not enjoying it as much as I feel like I should. But honestly, screw that. I'm just not enjoying it as much because I feel like if this maybe was blue agave, it'd have a bit stronger of a flavor profile to it in terms of a stronger salt and citrus profile. This could be passable to some people, but to snobs, they'll definitely kind of taste the differences and be like, what the heck is this? So I will say that. Personally, though, I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's kind of in the middle of I want to like it versus I really don't want to like it. And it really just depends on how the flavor hits. If the flavor hits in a good way, I'll dig it more, but this one didn't really hit in as good of a way. It kind of hit kind of like in the gross, icky kind of way. Sometimes alcohol does that, especially if you can taste the alcohol in question, which you can still certainly do in this Basico tequila. The flavor does not really hide the alcohol, and the fumes, they're so present in this. Yeah, this here, I would give the Basico Tequila Blanco like an 8 out of 10. It's not as enjoyable as I want it to be. It could be a lot more enjoyable. Like, there's not much of a burn, but the way the alcohol hits isn't as satisfying. It's just kind of like that weird, like, kind of burnish, kind of smooth mouthfeel. Just feels really awkward to take a neat shot of this. Maybe it'd be better on the rocks. We'll see. But yeah, this is just... It's odd. It is odd, I will say. 8 out of 10, though. I would go as low as a 7, but we're going to stick with 8 for this. I think that's a good idea. Not something I would personally go out and buy myself, even at $16 for a 750. I'm glad I didn't. So, it'd almost make it seem like it'd be a lower score than 8, but enjoyment's not too bad. We're going to compare this to the 100 Años tomorrow, So keep your seeing balls peeled for that. We'll see if you like the Reposado or the Blanco. But stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Wandering Alcoholics Reviews. I've been Ty_Drum signing off, and as always, remember to pillage responsibly, my friends, and skull. Take care, everybody.